Good morning. Welcome back to Commander Outdoors. The subject of today's video, the Remington Model 783. Good rifle or a waste of money? So stay tuned to the end of the video. We'll see what some tannerite does to an old rotted log. That should be fun. It'll actually be my first time shooting tannerite, so yeah, cool. All right, so the 783, there's a lot of, I don't want to say controversy, but it seems to be one of those love-hate kind of guns. So this is my version right here, chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor. See, she's empty. I'm not sure what the controversy is because this is a fantastic firearm. This is, in my opinion, the best firearm you can get that's for entry-level long-range shooters. This particular model has the heavy barrel. So it is, the rifle is extremely heavy. So for hunting, if you're not in a stand, I would say this is probably not your best bet because it is very heavy. But the heavy barrel does make it fantastic for those long-range target competitions because it absorbs more heat. My one issue with Kel-Tec is Kel-Tec barrels are very thin, and after you throw a few mags through them, they tend to start throwing rounds all over the place. So with this rifle, that's definitely not the case. I've got a bipod on here, and I've also got Nico Sterling 4x16 diamond first focal plane, I think. Fantastic scope for the money. Again, in terms of a budget-minded long-range scope, you can't go wrong with this. Illuminated reticle, 4:16 magnification. Just a great platform. Now, I'm not an expert on long-range shooting or any kind of shooting for that matter, but I have been shooting guns for a while, and I have to say I have no complaints about this firearm. For the money you're getting, it's about between $500 and $600 Canadian. You know, not all of us can afford to go out and buy the $2,000 Ruger Precision or Savage equivalent. I forget the name of it. You know, so if you want to get into long-range shooting, this Remington 783, in my opinion, isn't a bad shout at all. The magazine holds 4 rounds. This is a little tiny box magazine, like I said, chambered in 6.5. Hope the camera focuses. Again, 6.5 Creedmoor. Okay, so let's have a short conversation about 6.5. A lot of the time, there's two real arguments with 6.5. It's too small of a bullet to do any damage to any large North American game. But the other flip side of that is it's an extremely accurate cartridge. And yeah, that's not wrong. But the 6.5, to my understanding, again, disclaimer, no ballistics expert, no sniper, no, I'm not anything. I'm just a redneck who likes guns. The 6.5 is a very flat shooting cartridge. And out to, I believe, 300 yards, 300 or 400 yards, one of the two, the ballistic coefficient is very, very similar to that of a 308. So if you're deciding between this and a 308, I actually would get the 308 because the 308 is a 30 caliber bullet versus a 6.5. Like the 6.5, you can see it's a super, super skinny bullet. And I know they say you can do, oh, you can take a deer with it, you can take an elk with it. I really wouldn't feel comfortable with that because, again, you know, I'm not a trained marksman or anything like that, and you know, do I know what a dope chart is? Kind of. But if you ask me to, oh yeah, take a reading off that dope chart, I got no idea. So trigger pull on this rifle, I think, is fantastic. It's a pretty light trigger. Now again, you know, it's not a Geisley, so I can't say it's, well, I would say it's better than mil-spec, but not a Geisley. Now there are two versions of this rifle. There's the short barreled version and there's the long barrel like this one. So I believe this is a 20-inch barrel and they have one that's it's in a 16-inch barrel. And you know, again, this is me just thinking a little bit logically here. If you're buying a heavy barreled gun, that to me says you want accuracy at long range. So why would you not want a longer barrel? Because the longer the barrel, the more velocity the bullet has when it exits the barrel. I don't know, that's just me thinking out loud here. Does a short barrel look cool? Yeah, it looks cool. But again, for practicality, I would say the long barrel's your best bet. Muzzle velocity for these, the ammo I'm shooting right now is just basic Remington, 2,700 and change feet per second. So it's flying pretty good. It's flying pretty good, but again, because it's a light bullet, it does slow down quite a bit at the end. So if you're looking at this, I know they make it in 308. I would grab 308 instead of the 6.5. So I know Tundra Tactical, they do a video on different rifle calibers, and they equate 6.5 Creedmoor to being the vegans of the gun world. And, you know, they're kind of not wrong. It's kind of true. But getting back to the rifle, it comes from the factory with your 1913 Picatinny rail on it. It's set up already for the scope. You don't need to have anything tapped, or you still have to buy rings and the scope, obviously. But yeah, it's a great platform, and for the money, in my opinion, you can't go wrong. So there it is. I would definitely buy one of these. Let's blow some shit up now. That was freaking awesome. Oh my God, tannerite is God's gift to man. Check this out. Completely gone. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. That is almost better than sex. I'm not gonna say better than sex, but almost better than sex. So guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, if you like the video, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe out there.